wasting some time here with a replay sent in by Sigurd Valkyrie. We're in a, obviously in a Tier 10 Montana on North Standard Battle. And let's see what Sig can get done. Solidly Tier 10 game. That's a lot of battleships right there. Going off into the middle here. Going half speed. Half speed? Yeah, you don't need to go anywhere quick in a Tier 10 battleship on this map. It's 23.6 kilometer range on this too. Wait for the silly folks to come up in the middle or somewhere and yeah. Well, ye old high five there. You know it's going to be a good game when you have a teammate going the exact opposite way of you. Right in the first minute and a half of the game. And enemy Iowa popping up there. Just be careful of two Yamatos on the enemy team, which are definitely not the easiest thing for Montana to take on. Kind of depends on the player that is run that Yamato though. But Montana does get to put out more rounds, so that's got that going for it. And this guy is giving a decent shot. That Yami driver was. He's off the map though. Yami Baltimore. I've actually never watched. I don't think I've ever watched a replay from Sig before. Let's see what's going on in this guy's head, man. Trying to see if this guy's gonna do something. Okay, that is it. This no, it's not the same. Oh, okay. Just man, lots of that's funny. And just a few hits into that Yamato. Yamato did shoot back at Sig here. He's gonna turn in, dodge most of the shells, but get that one round that hits. And that's the problem when you're fighting a Yamato. Ooh, that Iowa just got wrecked. When you're fighting a Yamato, your deck armor on the Montana and the Iowa, it's actually automatic penetration. It overpins the 32 millimeter deck armor on the Iowa, so there's a lot of places to get through, and the 34 on the Montana, I'm pretty sure it will go through also. It's auto pin, so it's kind of unfortunate. Bouncing on that shooting back fellow, and that is the main reason why the people say Yamato is better, I think. That's a pretty huge advantage if you can just auto pin people. In your Yamato, especially your Tier 10 counterpart. That Yamato did get a bit too close, man. Does seem like he is. Oh, and broadside. Oh, wow. Nice. 3 Citadels wrecking that burn miner guy. Sig taking a little bit of damage in return. That's a trade I would definitely take. Thank you to the Yamato drivers that don't know about angling. Everybody in Iowa and Montana, I appreciate you. Definitely. Sig trying to secure that kill. His friendlies did miss there. See if his rounds get there first, and they do. And okay, cool. And taking steady damage from enemy Yamatos. Goodness, that guy is taking so many rounds, it's just silly. There we go, he's finally dead. And that's one Yamato down, so that's good news. Try to make this turn right here. That's a nice solo into that guy. 3 Citadel hits. Silly fellow. Slamming on the brakes here, trying to make this turn. fairly safe. I mean, you're near max range for a lot of these guys, so it and you're turning and changing speed, so it should not too dangerous to show a broadside while you're turning. And enemy Des Moines, Iowa. Does seem like this happens a lot at Tier 10 battles, is the long-range skirmish at the beginning. And it can last the entire match. Kind of depends on how things go. Enemy Baltimore is straight front. And here comes a Cyclone. I do appreciate Cyclones in the higher tier battles. Makes things back to the quick and the dead. And that guy looks like he may. That's nice. Nice rounds. Caught him. Dispersion saved that dude. Maybe he won't get away. Man, I think this is actually the earliest I've ever made a replay. It's 7:50 on a Saturday. Goodness. And I am doing it early because I'm gonna go catch some Pokemons on my Saturday because I'm a gigantic nerd. And shooting back. This guy is... You know, one thing I've noticed about Sigman, he's a very patient with his salvos. Can be a really good thing, kind of see if what somebody's doing. And that guy is slowing down, so that was a swing and a miss. I mean, at you know, over 20k, man, gonna be perfect rounds, but you know, just one little tap for them of a direction or a speed, and that can throw off your salvo. And Sig looks like he's going to go ahead and get in close here because the range is falling down nice and quickly. I do enjoy the Cyclone effect. Go ahead and go around this corner, I guess. And yeah, it's a good idea. Hang out with fellow battleships. Or cut to the other side and support that destroyer. So we're going to go with that ladder. That's impressive. So the friendly team hasn't lost anybody yet. Goodness. Don't get a lot of Montana replays. Enemy carrier is not going to be doing too much. Not too much to worry about for Sig from him. He's just a Lexington. Should be able to take out most of his planes. They haven't even seen. Excuse me on the yawn. Alright, enemy cruiser coming up, chasing friendly destroyer away. Sig is following his destroyer in. It's actually a pretty good strategy, I guess, if you can get it done, though. No enemy destroyers on the other team now, so that's even better in a Cyclone. You can get in nice battleship engagement range and not have to worry about a lot of torpedoes. Does anything have torpedoes? No, the only thing that has torpedoes left is a Lexington, and you will see those coming, so that's actually a pretty good situation. Having a Cyclone and having all the enemy destroyers dead, that's a good day. Alright, that fellow is dead. He's sinking. It's a wee bit of sailing, huh? And now get to the enemy fleet here. Oh, there's one. He's getting close. Enemy battleship won't be able to see Sig coming here. That destroyer will have most of their attention, I'm assuming. It's kind of silly how close 8-kilometer range is. It's such a small, close engagement range for Tier 10 battleships makes it really silly. And they are going to beat up on that Benson pretty bad. Benson should have been a little bit more careful. There's an enemy dive bomber over there. Not too much. I'm going to take control of the camera here. Look over at it. No. Alright. And Sig just making a straight beeline. They do have a nice number advantage. And there's an enemy bomber. Funny thing, that enemy bomber has to get, I think it's 3 kilometers to actually spot a ship. So they're just going to be losing ships, and they're going after an Iowa. They're going to, that Lexington's going to lose a lot of planes doing that. That Lexington is also a strike loadout. Not the best situation for him to be in. Does look like he, no, not close enough to spot Sig, I don't think. Enemy torpedo bombers. Man, he just launched everything he had at that Iowa. I guess in a tornado or in a cyclone, the carrier is just going to launch it what he can get. And no enemies spotted anymore. It's like they all ran away or something. They're in the cap, so there we go. There's a Montana shooting back. Alright, he is not at a good angle to Sig, and he's making it worse. That's... oh. 4 citadels. And goodness, dude, really? 5 citadels into that Montana. Get wrecked, son. 12,000 return fire from him. That's not too bad considering what he did, but that... ooh. Bow into a Yamato. Secondary is shooting into that Montana. 5 citadels. That guy is... you know he's pissed. And... alright, shooting back. Not good at the whole angling thing, but I think he may actually be trying to run. Sig being fairly patient with his rounds. Looking for that slightly better angle. And the kill. 38 hits on the secondaries too. And an enemy Yamato here. Problem is, Yamato can penetrate you at a fairly high angle. I think he is counting on him actually not shooting at the moment. If Sig can get past his guns, it's a lot better. Yeah, he's actually not even aiming at Sig. Silly fellow, and that's my alarm to wake up actually. 8 o'clock. Nice volley into those 2 battleships, man. Get close with these high tier battleships. It ends nice and quick. A nice 14 citadels this game. That adds up your damage pretty quick. 232,000 damage, and the enemy is camping our base, but. Way too many ships in the enemy base here. They're not going to win that cap race. And I think Sig may be trying not to go out, but I think he actually is going to go out accidentally here of the cap and lose a little bit of that. It won't stop, man. And one last enemy dead. 13 minutes, 48 seconds. That's a pretty quick match. We're going to go ahead and get into the old end screens here. 14 citadels, 59 hits with the secondaries. It's always fun. And man, those two silly bad angling fellows at the end there. Yep, nice teamwork from the top 2 players. 2 Montanas were actually doing some work on the enemy team there. And some nice volleys. Some funny high 5 rams there. And 100,000 damage into that Montana because Sig actually did shoot him at the beginning of the round. That's actually over that Montana itself. That's actually kind of funny. And yeah, didn't send the money making screen. Anyways, hopefully y'all enjoyed. Come back and see me.